award-winning country singer Paul Brandt has played everywhere, from sold-out stadiums to small-town community halls in the heart of the prairies. But now he's singing a different tune as he trades in his microphone and guitar for a hard hat. His new project, Paul Brandt's Build It Forward, a reality show, will be featured on CMT in the coming months.
The show was really inspiring, and I said to my wife, Liz, wouldn't it be great to be able to be a part of something like this, where we were able to be a part of a project that would build homes for people who really needed them, who might not otherwise be able to ever have a home.
Brandt says that the Build It Forward project coming together is nothing short of a miracle. After this discussion with his wife Liz, he headed down to Nashville to continue work on his new country album and got an unexpected message.
And I opened my email when I got there, and there was an email from one of the executives at CMT, and he said, "Hey, do you want to do a show where you build houses and help people get into houses?" And it was like, you've got to be kidding, you know. It's just one of those things that's not a coincidence. It happens for a reason, you know. And so I called him and said I'd love to. Started calling different people in the Calgary community around Alberta, and the response was overwhelming. I mean, in 8 months, it raised a little over $1.4 million.
The goal of this project was to build 7 homes with 7 families in the Calgary area for the upcoming show. But Brandt says he couldn't help thinking there was still something missing.
But then the idea came up, what if we took these families and we asked them to go to a third world country or a developing nation and build it forward or pay it forward and help someone else? And that's when everybody really started getting excited about this, and the movement of the whole thing kind of happened.
In order to make this documentary series a reality, it required some key partners from both in Calgary as well as overseas, including the Calgary Homeless Foundation, Samaritans Purse, and Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity, it was kind of a natural fit with what we were doing with the builds, because they have a real infrastructure built already, especially around building homes quickly, and this is a quick process to put these 7 homes together.
Over the past 20 years, Habitat for Humanity has built 101 homes in the Calgary area for needy families. Leslie Tamagi, the president and CEO of Habitat in Calgary, says the partnership with Build It Forward is a natural fit beyond just a bricks and mortar.
I think it's about the families, and you see an immediate positive impact on their lives. When people have the stability and security of a safe and decent home, their lives immediately are transformed, and their children do better in school. They have more disposable income to spend on better health care, better education. It's an immediate difference in their lives, but it also impacts for generations to come.
Well, it's an amazing gift, obviously.
Nicole and her daughters are one of the families that will be featured on the upcoming Paul Brandt's Build It Forward, and the opportunity for her family to give back only makes the experience more meaningful.
But the opportunity to go and give back, that's truly going to change who I am, and I'm so looking forward to having a part of that, and I can guarantee that it's only the beginning.
Jaylene, a single mom, and her teenage kids have had the opportunity to be part of the construction of their new home.
We're just thrilled. I mean, it's the most amazing thing that has happened to us, for sure. We've always tried as a family to give when we can, and to see our own blessings that we have, and try to give to people who are less fortunate than us.
It's incorporating that outreach into this Canadian production that Brandt is especially excited about. Having worked with Samaritans Purse for a number of years, both as a spokesperson for their annual Christmas shoebox campaign, as well as working with various water initiatives, he knew that they would be the ideal partner to take the families overseas. John Clayton of Samaritans Purse is thrilled to be part of each family's journey.
The journey is about building it forward. It's about giving back, and the experiences that the 7 families will have as they go into the journey traveling internationally. The work that they're going to do is the same kind of work that they've been doing here on their homes.
These families' lives are about to change in a way that they never would have imagined. They're taking huge risks. There's a lot at stake here. I mean, these families are putting their family stories and their lives on the line in a way to share with the country where some of their struggles have been and their difficulties have been. They're agreeing to go to a country where they don't know what is awaiting them in a lot of ways, and I think that could be really scary for a lot of them. So I respect them in a huge way to see how brave they've been in agreeing to build it forward and be a part of this. I don't know. I think if I thought too much about it, I'd probably be blubbering in tears all the time, because it's such an exciting thing to be able to be a part of helping somebody else.
Paul Brandt's own life has taken some twists and turns as well. Recently, when Brandt walked away from a record deal in Nashville in order to spend more time with his family, he says that though he knew it was the right decision, he was unsure how his future as a recording artist would play out.
And I remember, I'm typically not a very mystical person when it comes to my faith, but I think I remember as close to I've ever heard God speaking to me, him saying, you know, I don't need normal ways to make things happen. I do what I want to do, and all you really have to do is trust me and get out of the way. And that's what he's done with my career time and time again, and I'm starting to get smart enough to just let it go and just do what I was made to do.
And by letting go, his career has surpassed anything he ever dreamed of, and has literally opened the doors for him to initiate projects like Build It Forward.
I feel like I'm motivated to do what I do by love. I feel like because God loved me first, it's given me the opportunity to love other people and to show them what I found in that. And I love that about what I get to do. You know, it's not just about putting myself up on a stage and getting people to pay attention to me. It's about getting them to pay attention to me so that I can show them the hope that I have and what I have found in my life that has made me feel fulfilled. And it's a pretty cool thing. I always tell people it's better than a real job. I'm having the time of my life doing it.
Paul Brandt's Build It Forward series will air later this year. You can follow their progress at builditforward.ca. In Calgary, I'm Natalie Faith for 100 Huntley Street.